everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. Today we're going to continue our saga on the Toyota front end reassembly series. This is going to be part 5. We do have quite a few different things that we do need to install today. We're going to just keep moving forward and pushing on with this build just so that we can get it going, guys. So make sure you buckle up, stay tuned, grab yourself some food, and enjoy the episode. As we jump into today's episode, guys, I do want to kind of go over what we've done so far. In the last couple episodes, we've put so many things on this MR2. As you guys can see, we put the wiper motor, we've installed the harness, basically the spare tire bar, we've installed the master brake, we've installed the clutch master. We've done so many things. You guys can see here everything that has been put on compared to what it was in the past. So we're moving along very well. So now we have a couple other things that we do need to install. I did get these Prothane basically bushings, but my initial plan wasn't to go these bushings. I was going to go some different bushings from another company that are going to work a lot better, but for time purposes I could always change that. I am going to install these since I do have them. I do really want to drive my car, so we are going to go forward and install these basically bushings onto these lower control arms, both front and back. We are also going to install the front strut bar as well, guys, because I've been dying to install this thing just because we did get in the bolts. So this is going to be another ultra racing bar we are installing, and here goes our titanium bolts. So we are going to go ahead and install the bar first, guys, so then we can get this going and go from there, guys. So let's go. On our list is going to be the Prothane motion control bushings for the rear Toyota MR2 lower control arms. We're going to go ahead and move forward and install these. I got a real cool way that I figured it out eventually. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be done, but using a vise, kind of putting the bushings together in here with the little center metal piece, and then using the vise kind of just to close it in. It works really well, really quickly, and really efficient, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward and do that. I can't wait to see how these look with these bushings. These are black bushings, so then it's going to be an all black control arm, so I'm super excited. But as you guys can already see, these control arms are already powder coated and already cleaned out. So if you guys are going to do this at home and attempt to try to get it done, make sure everything is cleaned out and looks good, just because as you guys can see here, there's nothing going to stop me. Like, it's extra smooth, right? Like, there's nothing that's going to get in my way of any kind. So make sure if you guys are going to do these and get these, make sure that when you do pull out the old stock bushings, you guys clean in there very well, so then everything fits nice and tight. So guys, let's jump into it and let's go. Guys, as I unbox the actual rear setup of the bushings, this is everything that comes inside. It comes with some super grease, it comes with a couple of plates here, it comes with the center tubing, pretty thick tubing, pretty durable, it looks like, as you guys can see, for the center of the bushing, so then the bolt can go through. But I see that there's a lot of bushings here, and I'm not going to be using all of these for the rears. To be honest, I'm probably just going to be using these, just because I do have my Megan arms. Let's not forget that I do have these, and these have their own type of bushings that go right through there. So I'm not going to be using those other ones for now. I probably might save them for another build or what, but I am going to put them aside. So right now what we're going to do, we're going to grease these bad boys up, and we're going to go ahead and move forward in installing them in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of this grease. I'm going to grease up the surrounding area of the bushings themselves, just so then they can just pop in there. So 2 go here, and then 2 go here, which in turn are going to only be used on this build. So quite frankly, we're going to go ahead and move forward and do that. I'm going to use the vise to pop them real nice back in, and we're going to go from there, guys. So let's go. Alright folks, we got the rear lower control arm bushings in. As you guys seen, I used the vise. The vise works perfectly well. And as you guys can see, things look great. Things look amazing. Things are in there as they should. As you guys seen, I put basically lube around the inner portion of the bushings. After I did that, I put a little bit on the inside, so then that this metal rod can kind of just slide right through. And these came out perfect, guys. The vise worked wonders, and as you guys can see, these are in there nice and tight. Same thing for both of these. They're nice and fresh. So guys, we're gonna move on to the front control arms. We're going to go ahead and put the bushings on into this side. And remember, I'm not using the bushings for this side because I already have those guys over there. Those are the Megan trailing arms, so we're going to go ahead and be using that type of bushing anyway. So we're going to move forward now and go ahead and put the bushings into the front lower control arms and go from there, guys. So let's go. Alright guys, what you guys witnessed was a garbage man that would come through and kind of watch me build this car year after year after year. Kind of seeing that the garage door was open, I had my garbage out, or my recycling rather, it's a recycling man. He actually stopped in and was super impressed with how nice the build is coming together. I just thought it was really cool, and I thought I'd include that clip too, just because I had a hinkling. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and I know he's been kind of eyeing the garage because the cameras in the garage kind of see him look at like the garage to see if anybody's here or not when I pass by. But yeah, he's thoroughly impressed with how it's coming out. He says it's made such a transformation from what he's seen it. I think the last time he's seen it, he said, was it was on wheels and I was taking it apart and getting ready for paint. So that was a while ago, many episodes ago. So that's super cool. I just think it's really humbling that other people also can appreciate the work that I'm doing here on my car. So guys, next step, let's go look at these lower control arms. They came out actually phenomenal, all put together, and they all look really nice. Everything's nicely snug together. Everything looks good. I'm happy with them. Like I said, for now, these are what's going to be in there. I'm not going to remove them until I really need to, or until I get something better. I'm gonna have to call this an episode, guys. My apologies on that, but we did do a couple of different things. We did put in the bushings, the polyurethane bushings on both the front control arms right here. As you guys can see, it came out actually really nice. They aren't exactly what I wanted to do, but since I had them, I'm gonna use them, like I was saying earlier in the episode. But I did install here the Ultra Racing front strut bar. with the titanium screws. So these right here, guys, are M10s by 125, and I believe I got them 10 millimeters long. So they fit perfectly fine. I got the 2 bolts in there, 2 bolts there, and 2 bolts there, guys. These fit perfectly fine. I love ultra racing. I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit about this, but guys, I don't care. This is my build. I like them. They work. So sorry. But on to the next episode, guys. I promise the next episode is going to be a little bit more intrusive, and we're going to get into it a little bit more. But as of right now, guys, thank you for watching. This is going to be part 5. We're going to be moving on to part 6 very shortly. So again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks again. Peace.